Last evening at our Rosh Hashanah services, we explored the narrative of Cain and Abel, the first murder. This narrative is echoed through Jewish literature and thought through the centuries. And today we explore an implication, a ramification of that story as recorded in the Jerusalem Talmud and the Babylonian Talmud. How does one instill fear in witnesses in capital cases? One brings them in and instills fear in them, saying, perhaps you would testify by a guess, or by a rumor, or from the mouth of another witness, or you heard it from a trustworthy source. Or maybe you do not know that we shall examine you by cross-examination and interrogation. You should know that criminal trials are not like civil trials. In civil trials, a bad witness pays money and is forgiven. In criminal trials, with the risk of the death penalty, his blood and the blood of all his descendants hang in the balance to the end of all generations. So we find when Cain slew his brother, it is said, the sound of your brother's bloods cry to me from the earth, dameh achicha. It does not say your brother's blood, singular, but your brother's bloods, his blood and that of all his descendants. Therefore, humanity was created alone in the world to teach that for anybody who destroys a single life, it is counted as if they destroyed an entire world. And for anybody who preserves a single life, it is counted as if they preserved an entire world. Whom do we save? Our people or anyone? Both are part of Jewish tradition. The Jerusalem Talmud's version of this passage is universal. Any life lost is as if the original Adam had been killed, the end of everything. This particular discussion focuses on legal proceedings in capital cases, where a person's life hangs in the balance. In Jewish legal practice, when we had the power, a false witness in a death penalty case could themselves be put to death. Today, this text is deployed admirably to universal impact. The death of anyone is the death of a universe, just as Cain's murder of Abel was the end of Abel's future, not only his present. However, there are two Talmuds. Why would you assume two Jews, one Talmud? In the Babylonian Talmud, the same legal issue results in the same procedural text and a similar lesson, but one word makes a big difference. From the Babylonian Talmud, therefore humanity was created alone to teach that anyone who destroys a single life may Yisrael from the Jewish people. It is counted as if they destroyed an entire world. And anyone who preserves a single life may Yisrael from the Jewish people. It is counted as if they sustained an entire world. From universalism to particularism. Both the Babylonian and Jerusalem Talmuds have ancient manuscripts to justify their versions, and it is hard to know which was the original. On some level, it does not matter which was original. Both are Jewish, created by Jews, taught by Jews, learned by Jews over the centuries. Anti-Semites might point to this particularist version to claim that Jews are more chauvinist than other people, thus justifying the anti-Semites' irrational hatred. Jewish defenders might claim that because this particularist version refers to Jewish court practice, which only applied to Jewish defendants and Jewish witnesses, it's not as bad as it sounds. And the universal version gives us bonus points in any case. For me, these two versions demonstrate that Jews are human, no more and no less. That balance between us and them, our needs and human needs, how we treat our neighbor and how we treat the stranger, that is the crucial balance of morality that all humanity faces. Treating your family better than others is natural unless you are a teenager. Truly treating the other as you would be treated, that requires moral training. Celebrating the indescribable worth of every life as an entire world is one way to start.